What is up, everyone? It is I, Psycho Blue, conductor of the Hype Train, Mr. Hype Gems, hashtag Crosswires, hashtag Street Fighter 6. It is time for another edition of The King Returns, number 18, Richmond's premier FGC monthly at Dawnstar Video Games, now with that brand spanking new initial D arcade machine. Oh my god, it feels great, it sounds great, but not as great as a good set of fighting games. And with you to provide that immersion with the sound are two casters that I've invited onto the show, returning faces, NM and Captain No Fun.
Hey, how's it going? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. I'm NM, and I'm excited to cast some exciting Street Fighter action from up in Richmond, Virginia. Just a little up from where I'm at in the RDU area of NC. But of course, I'm also joined here by Captain No Fun. Once again, how you doing, man?
Of course, thank you, NM, for the wonderful introduction. Captain No Fun reporting for duty, and we're on deck for the King Returns number 18. First off, very special thanks to Psycho Blue for bringing both myself and M back on stream. And while we are talking on the subject of Initial D, they might be running in the 90s, but this is 2024 as we are calling the modern Street Fighter, that being Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, indeed. Street Fighter 6, I've been seeing it a lot at locals and online. Very popular game, and of course, a popular fighting game at that, pretty much spearheading the latest of the FGC movements. And I know Terry's coming out later this month, and everyone's been excited for that. I've been excited for that myself, too, and some of the insane stuff that Terry's going to be coming out with. I also just love crossover. I just love crossovers, period. That's probably something that's been itching my brain with Marvel vs. Capcom lately. But I just love crossovers in fighting games. They just scratch an itch in my brain.
Well,
I
you are in luck because next week I will be on the comms myself for TNS, SVC Chaos, and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. And like you, I am very excited to see Terry. I'm excited to, more importantly, see the continuity. I've noticed that even though Terry's wearing his classic red baseball cap look, that he speaks more like his City of the Wolves self because I would think canonically Street Fighter 6 would be closer on the Mark of the Wolves to the Wolves side of the street than the Fatal Fury side of the street. And it seems that's being acknowledged with the various comments that he gives to the characters throughout the game.
It's kind of like how Kazuma Kiryu wears the gray suit, even though he's, out of the game. That's his his outfit. Terry still got the red cap and the vest in the closet, and he's just gonna whip out the classic threads when he goes into Street Fighter 6.
Because in Metro City, no one knows him unless he's wearing the red because they're always stuck in the 90s there.
Oh, bringing it back to the 90s right there with the Initial D.
If he showed up in a
Yeah.
Wild Wolf costume, no one would know who he was.
I feel like, yeah.
Nah, they would they'd be like, "Whoa,
You're Paul Phoenix.
no, you're Leon Kennedy."
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they only know like their Capcom brethrens, but I imagine it's also because of that Smash Bros. Popularity. Capcom could be like, "Hey, Smash Bros. Fans, look, it's Terry from Smash Brothers. You know him, right? Please."
I feel like if there was any reason to bring Abigail back, it would be for that one quote. You're Terry from Smash Brothers.
Uh,
Okay, let's get this show on the road, guys. Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
you're all good. Love the banter at the beginning. I always love just chilling out a little bit.
Now this is gonna be an interesting match. We are in top 4 winners finals. John A. Falcon. Last time I saw Falcon was actually King's Return number 16, unless I might be wrong. But Falcon had an amazing run coming back, and it's no surprise to see Falcon after that tremendous run sitting in winners finals.
Yeah, from what you're saying, it sounds like that they have a pretty good reputation, and I'm interested into seeing both these fighters, mainly because they're using fighters that you don't really see a lot in the Street Fighter meta, both Kimberly and Marissa.
I agree. These are two characters not well loved by the meta. Marissa has gotten some amazing buffs in the patch, especially the double knee launcher, similar to a la M. Bison. But Kimberly has been slept on. She's very aggressive, very technical, but not very reliable in these upper levels of the meta.
I'd say the easiest comparison I feel Kimberly can be equated to is Sheik specifically, from Smash Ultimate after they were going crazy in Smash 4, Nintendo was just like, all right, you're not doing any more damage. It feels like it's hard for Kimberly to get a lot of consistent damage. It's just like a lighter version of Cammy in that aspect. You know, it's like a Cammy, except if you want to do no damage.
Yeah, and she's fighting against Marissa, who has consistent damage. She is the bologna sandwich of damage. But right now, Falcon is getting a great side swap. One more touch is going to put Kimberly down. Fits to the face. First round goes to Falcon. Knuckle sandwich, to be exact.
Yeah, coming out with a knuckle sandwich, and most of that match, it looked like the Setnet was just on top, always getting combos, just like you're seeing here with an overdrive coming out. But again, it's just that damage. But we're seeing a super coming out here, trying to put all the pressure onto John A. Falcon. Look at all those spray cans putting in the work right there. No fun.
More specifically, Vestnet is doing kind of a shake thing to Zelda with the level 3 buff. They're getting the buff early so they could have the rest of the match to tie in and use those power-ups. You know, like when Sheik transfers to Zelda.
Ah, yeah, I see from Melee. And yeah, I mean, they were able to take that match there, showing off those buffs. And both fighters are kind of just in a bit of a footsie stage here. Anti-air coming out from Marissa to knock Kimberly down. But ooh, we're seeing some nice stuff from Visetnet coming in. Going to be able to get a nice throw in. Going to be able to drive rush a little forward, get another throw. Okay, the corner game is on point here.
Kimberly is an avalanche. The snowball is very hard to stop. 2 neutral jumps into the corner, and Falcon wisely spends the drive rush. We bring it back to the center, and now we may think that Vestnet is winning, but this is, well, actually, no, Vestnet is definitely winning unless Falcon gets a sizable meaty hit into this.
Falcon's trying to get a good meat hit, but you know, they don't have a lot of health right now, a bit low. They're trying to drive rush in to put some pressure on Visetnet, able to start to get some damage in. Drive rush again, but he gets blocked again, as some nice lows are going to do it to secure Vestnet that first round.
Yeah, Vestnet had the wherewithal to combo into the 2 lights to the standing medium, classic textbook Kimberly. But what we were saying about Falcon is when they got full super meter, Marissa can just steal rounds.
Yeah, if they're able to get that full super meter, they can put on some really nice damage. And we're seeing here, looks like Falcon's starting to wake up a little bit, able to get some nice throws, deplete the gauge for Visetnet here as they're just blocking in the corner, starting to get a bit out of there, but ooh, knocked back in there by Falcon as they're just putting on the pressure. Even if it's all getting blocked, it's still doing a little damage and able to KO.
You can see that Vestnet lost because of counter hit. Marissa was still plus in that situation, meaning Vestnet hit a button, which is not something you want to do.
Definitely not there.
Falcon, this is a turnaround from the last game. Falcon was the one being cornered, but they're going to corner Vestnet now. They're not going to have the level 3, but they will have the corner and the life lead.
Ooh, nice parry there from Visetnet, able to make sure that damage doesn't get put on them. Still in the corner, though. They got to find a way out, but no, that's not happening.
Visetnet try to look for the answer with the map, drawing the map of the answer. Wow, that was not a sequitur. Anyway, look for an answer with a long parry, but got popped in between. Just like how Falcon got popped on the recovery of the drive reversal. And Vestnet, we're going corner to corner, NM.
Yeah, we are no fun. We're just going to be going on a whole world tour like Street Fighter loves to do, going from corner to corner here as we're seeing nice parry there coming out from Visetnet, going to the corner, overdriving them down and keeping that combo game going. Oh my goodness, Visetnet is awake right now and doing it again.
Yeah, I really don't know about that choice just because they did all of that meter off of a parry, which was scalable damage, but they did get a significant amount of super out of it. And the punish count, look at that damage. 1 throw, we're back at even. Kimberly did all this flippity boo-bah, and Falcon says, here, punch to face.
Yeah, like I mentioned at the beginning, you know, a lot of flashy stuff can come out from Kimberly from Visetnet, but in the end, it's just not going to do a whole lot of damage. Like you were touching on a little before, No Fun. They depleted a lot of their meter in order to put on some of those attacks, which didn't really do too well. As we're saying that, it looks like we're seeing a super coming out from John A. Falcon, good to be able to put on the damage to Visetnet, leaving them at 1, and there we go.
We're going to do a light little touch. John A. Falcon showing us the power of Marissa, the runaway freight train of Street Fighter 6. This woman creates highway robbery.
Quite literally there. A blink and you miss it match that we saw from Marissa from that John A. Falcon as Facetnet just got pulverized, and it looks like Falcon's trying to find something, a little bit of an opening from Facetnet here, but Facetnet's trying to rush in, dive rush, okay, getting a nice throw into the corner.
We got a double throw loop right now. Facetnet really wants to hold on to that corner. Kimberly's damage is not consistent, so we got to use everything. Good shimmy. Falcon is caught, and that will be the round. Now remember, we are in winners final, so it's going to be first to 3. So Falcon is on, well, they will be on game point if they win a round.
They will be indeed, fun. But it looks like, ooh, seeing a nice overdrive dive rush into the corner here. As we're going to be seeing, the throw though coming out from Facetnet, going to corner game, switch it back over, and they're in the corner again now. It's just everybody's going in the corner today.
Yeah, but Falcon has spent a lot of resources to get out of the corner, and Facetnet understands that, and we're just going to go World Tour mode, baby. How do you want to go right side to left side? Or back to the middle in this case for Falcon. But
we're going to the right side now.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Look at the damage. John A. Falcon spending all that meter to put themselves on set points.
Yeah, they're not going to have a meter here. Meanwhile, Facetnet is going to be rocking the full level 3, but I imagine John A. Falcon's going to be putting on the pressure to just whittle away at Facetnet here. Already putting them a bit into the corner, but they need that pressure.
Yeah, the pressure is extremely tough to deal with when you're Kimberly fighting at Marissa, and we've seen Facetnet hit buttons during these plus strings, which is what Falcon wants. Falcon tried to escape, and now Falcon's burnt out.
All right, able to get something nice there. Ooh, anti-air coming out from Facetnet, able to keep life. Dive rush a little bit countered here as they're trying to run back in. Everything though blocked from John A. Falcon.
Yeah, John A. Falcon went for the drive impact, and Facetnet did the throw. Falcon needs to land that level 3. That is their only hope of staying alive in this tournament, and Falcon needs to land a level 3 of ours. This is literally super for super. 1, 2, 1, 2, down. Yes! Level 3. This. Okay, NM, will it kill? Yes or no? Give me an answer.
I think it will. No, wait, no, I don't know. No, it's not. But that will.
That will. Oh yeah, just we should like have a little feature where it plays the Jeopardy theme of Will It Kill, dude.
I felt in the hot seat. I didn't know what to say because a part of me felt like it would, but then it's Kimberly, so I was like, maybe it'll just do a little bit. And in the end, it did not kill though.
Yeah, there were a lot of hits in that super, so it was scaled appropriately. And Marissa is a beefy girl. She has 800 more health than your average Street Fighter player.
Yeah, they do have a lot of health there, but as you're saying that, no fun. It's just looking like beating up in a corner game for Facetnet today. They're just absolutely pummeling Falcon, and Falcon doesn't have a way out. They've been trying everything.
If Falcon went for the stance change, they finally get out of the corner now. They have done a decent amount of damage. 1, 2, got the hard knockdown frame kill, and Facetnet squeezes in the overhead, and now they're on set points. Turnabout is fair play.
Yeah, turnabout, reverse sweeps, they are fair play in any type of tournament, as we're seeing with Facetnet, able to put Falcon in the corner again, and another throw, able to secure it, but they're super able to connect to put them out of the corner and put Facetnet on a little bit of low health.
Yeah, rare level 2 from Falcon, but they wanted that damage early. Early damage is good damage. One more combo. Actually, what? Yep, a standing kick there. John A. Falcon is now on set point. You want to say it or I'm gonna say it? And
you can say it.
Final round, final game, final round.
Final game, final round, game 5, winners finals. All the finals you can feel are on the board right now, as already Facetnet has some good defense and even better offense here. Even if they have low damage attacks, they're putting in all the attacks, banking them all in on Falcon.
Facetnet is sitting on a full super gauge. Come on, Facetnet, use it, but they only have less than 1 drive bar. So this is not all the damage in the world, but it's at least 5 continents out of 7.
At the very least, able to land that level 3. Not going to be able to kill just yet, but one more throw might do it, and there it is!
Facetnet going to the supermarket, buying a box of throw loops, sending it to the counter, and paying with their ticket to get themselves in grand finals. Falcon will still be in the tournament, but they gotta fight themselves out, get a bit of a climb to get to their previous glory.
Yeah, John A. Falcon now standing kind of in that seat of like a knight trying to protect the higher being now that they have to fight again in those losers finals to secure a better spot. I imagine that Falcon's going to be looking at those matches against Facetnet and figuring out, okay, what have I done wrong? Or at least thinking about this because again, this was a local LAN setting. Thinking about it during that point, what did they do wrong? Maybe Facetnet was able to give them a little bit of feedback, what have you, in order to learn how to tackle the losers finals and maybe eventually those grands.
Whoa, whoa, you paying Vicentnet a lot more charitable than me. If Falcons, oh, what do I need to do to get to the finals? I was like, man, I don't know, hit me.
I mean, it's any type of situation, you know, anything can happen. And when you lose in those situations, you got to figure out how you learn from it and how you move
You
on.
can figure it out. I'm not gonna tell you the answer in the during the tournament. I'll tell you after, but not during.
That's true. You know what? That's true. That's true. I feel like if I was better and I was in Facetnet spot, I'd be like, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just better.
I'd look like Homer Simpson eating the sour gummy. Polynesian Sauce versus Tea Time Losers Final. This time, somebody is going home. Winner of this will be fighting Falcon. So both fighters know that we got a Marissa at the gate.
Yeah, excited to see. I'm not familiar with both of these fighters. It's definitely something I should look into in the future. As I mentioned before, no fun. I am in North Carolina, Richmond, Virginia. It's kind of that sister spot, a little state above. So it's not far for me to go to check out one of these events, but it's something I should consider in the future.
You should, especially there was an event that happened called Beast in the East. Psycho Blue actually was there doing tournaments there. It's an amazing event, combination of rhythm games and fighting games. It's up, and a lot of the Virginia scene is coming to show up.
I was only getting into the FGC scene when that happened, but it was definitely something I want to look into in the future. And looking at everything in Beast in the East, it looked exciting and fun. I always love going to LANs. I was even able to do a recast for Psycho Blue for Tekken Tag Tournament 2 that they had over there.
Well, you can't say that it was fun because the captain of No Fun is in that event.
Oh, okay. All right, did you just walk into the venue being like, party's over, I'm here?
Party's over, Captain No Fun's here. Put away the drinks, put away the streamers. Bedtime is enforced at 8.
Just telling them, you know, everybody goes to a LAN to have fun. You're like, no, I'm here. I'm here to shut everything down. We have bedtimes, we have assignments, everything. You're gonna put them back into school.
Polynesian Sauce versus Tea Time. Losers semis actually, so they got a bit of a climb. Polynesian Sauce rocking the red, and I'm thinking of Chick-fil-A all of a sudden.
I'm not thinking of Chick-fil-A when I'm seeing them. For some reason, I'm thinking like Bojangles instead. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe the shade of red.
Well, it's also that Polynesian sauce is a popular Chick-fil-A sauce, but Tea Time having the sauce against Polynesian, putting them in the corner of Shogeki, that is not plus. And Polynesian sauce trying to jump out, and this is classic Rio, isn't it? And,
Oh, yeah, no, this is a bit of a classic Ryu situation, but they're diving in right now, trying to get some attacks in. Polynesian Sauce able to get out of the corner, and here comes a super to save the day, maybe? Gonna be able to at least get some damage on, and a Hadouken fight starting to come out.
yeah, I don't know if the day is saved, but the day is at least plugged into the life support, but that Dragon Lash is gonna save the day. Polynesian Sauce with a magic pixel takes the first round.
Yeah, and no fun. That was after being left on a sliver of health, able to make it back. Already seeing some parries off of these Hadoukens. But either way, Polynesian Sauce is putting in the sauce into their gameplay, already putting Tea Time into a corner.
Wait a minute, are you taking my references in the same round?
No, wait. I love Polynesian Sauce.
Oh, okay. Now you're just taking the tech. But Polynesian Sauce has a considerable life lead. They are on game point. But Tea Time coming out. Nice side switch with the Hurricane kick. And now it's Polynesian Sauce shutting down Tea Time.
Yeah, Polynesian starting to shut them down. Gonna be able to, ooh, crouching kick, gonna do it.
Crouching medium is a Shoto's best weapon. Polynesian gets the first game.
I mean, it is a match of the Shotos we're seeing right here, no fun, and in the Street Fighter meta, it's definitely Ken that comes out on top 9.5 times out of 10.
I don't know about that. People keep saying he's the quotation mark worst Shoto.
I don't know about that when Ken consistently isn't like in those top 5 spots. I don't know what sauce they're sipping on, but it's not Polynesian.
No, definitely not the Polynesian sauce, especially after that side switch Dragon Lash to Shoryuken. Tea Time is taking a break in the corner. And Polynesian sauce, consistent Ken pressure, and I like that decision to use the drive reversal.
Yeah, no, I like that too. Able to at least get a little space for tea time there as they're starting to put Polynesian sauce in the corner. And both of them don't have any drive to work with here. Both their meters depleted as Polynesian on the defense using some Hadoukens trying to get out as both are on a slither. And there it is, the Hadouken fight.
It is definitely a fight that Ryu's going to win with the Genjin charge. Oh,
Oh,
it. Well,
as you said.
Is it something that I called since it's already happened? You know what I mean? Technically, it happened before I said it.
True, it did happen a few days ago. Were you in Virginia and you were just not telling us?
Yeah, actually, I never left Beast in the E7. How did you know?
Yeah, you know, I have a source. Oak City Esports was telling me a little bit like, hey, he's over there.
Okay, Tea Time getting caught by the Dragon Lash. Polynesian is getting a lot of mileage off of that move, don't you think?
Yeah, no, they're getting a lot. Polynesian able to do that world tour, like you said, using that drive rush to already secure that first win there to secure a final round against Tea Time. And I imagine Polynesian wants that second point here in order to get out of these semis.
I mean, it's a fair assessment, and big whiff from Polynesian sauce. Tea Time make the most of it, and that was a really good combo, meterless too. They got Polynesian in the corner, and they got a near full drive gauge.
But that overdrive coming out from Polynesian is starting to make a bit of a reversal for them as, oh no, instead Tea Time able to secure a crouching medium kick into this combo, dropping it a little bit. Drive rush coming out. Here comes a super able. That's gonna kill.
Oh yeah, you're killing. No bonus points for that one. That's like saying 1 + 1 is 2. Just like how Tea Time got the second round there, putting it on 1-1.
Both of these fighters seem very equivalent in skill as they're both kind of just going back and forth on each other. A classic Ryu and Ken, at least in the lore standpoint, just that constant back and forth that they have.
I mean, it's so classic that Ken is wearing his classic outfit and not the Street Fighter 6 modern outfit.
Same thing with Ryu.
Oh, you're right. This is classic.
Yeah, this is. Oh!
Nothing classic about that combo. Tea Time putting in the modern moves from Ryu and Polynesian sauce. Jinrai kick takes some damage. Drive reversal is blocked. Great punish from Polynesian sauce. Tea Time, their lead is slowly whittling away, and they wisely use the drive gauge to get the OD.
Getting OD there. Tea Time trying to defend a little bit though. A lot coming out from Polynesian sauce, but one good hit's gonna do it. But Polynesian sauce keeping up the pressure to stop that, and ooh, able to stun Tea Time there to lead to some good corner game.
Oh, this is level 2. It's not going to kill, but it's going to be very, very close. Now, interesting thing about that last set of exchanges where Polynesian sauce used the drive impact against Tea Time. Tea Time didn't hit a button, but Polynesian sauce was so low that Tea Time could have just blown on him and he would have died.
Tea Time could have done that, just do a little blow, able to get the pick on them, but instead, just opted for a little bit more defense here. But as I'm saying that, Polynesian sauce is back to putting on this pressure in the corner again. Starting to get blocked though. Tea Time starting to make their way out.
Yeah, they need to make their way out now. Polynesian sauce burns themselves out at 15 seconds into the match. Tea Time, your time is now to pressure. Oh, that was not the pressure we were looking for.
Definitely not. Oh, but Tea Time's coming out with their own pressure. The parry from that drive rush from Polynesian sauce was very pivotal in how they're going to play the rest of the match now.
And Tea Time going to go ahead and take some time to let this opportunity steep, but the pot has boiled over and Polynesian sauce takes the win.
Taking the win there, and I'm gonna say it's a little bit lesser, but loser semis, game 3, 1-1, winner takes all. This is the situation here. Final round, final game, final set, whatever have you.
I mean, you have to say it. You're legally obligated. Every time it's the final round, we gotta say final game, final round. Just like if somebody says perfect, somebody has to say ...
But final round. There it is.
There it is. Yeah, Polynesian sauce, level 3 hits the mark. And that will be it. 2-1. Polynesian Sauce will be moving on. Tea Time, I would say they would be going home, but this is a pre-recorded match, so they already are at home and watching this. But great showing from Tea Time.
Great showing.
Wait, first to three. No, Adam, you are mixing me up. You are mixing me up.
Oh my goodness. It's first to free. I am so sorry. No fun. I didn't realize semis for this one is first to free. That is my fault entirely.
God, you made me meter dump the conclusion of this set.
That is my fault. I take full blame, chat, for that. I did not realize that is from CPT World Rules. I'm so used to semis being a first to two situation.
Anyway, Tea Time is on the back end on the life lead. Doesn't get the side switch on the throw. We're back to the middle. Polynesian Sauce almost burnt out. They try to jump the fireball, gets clipped instead. And again with the Dragon Lash. This will kill if Polynesian decides to spend meter, which they will not.
Not deciding to spend their meter there, opting maybe to save it for a future match if they need it, especially because Tea Time was on that little sliver. Any little leaf blow would have done it, and that's exactly what happened there. And now Polynesian Sauce is on set.
No matter what happens, you're going to conclude this set, okay? And I already burned my meter on, like, what happens next.
I understand. I'm gonna redeem myself. All
right, Tea Time, excellent pressure, but Polynesian Sauce finds a counter. 1-2, chin buster all the way to the corner. Ken's corner carry is so disgusting, gets popped in the air, and Polynesian will spend the rest of their drive meter to maintain this corner pressure with the level 3.
Level 3 coming out there as I predicted, saving it for a rainy day, and this is that rainy day, not being able to kill, but at least being able to put all the pressure on Tea Time, as Polynesian Sauce is sitting pretty with their health bar right there, able to get that nice crouching medium kick, trying to go for a little more blocking though.
And the low medium takes the round. Go. Painted.
Yes, there it is. Polynesian Sauce going to be able to win that loser semis after that heat of a match. Going to be able to secure that level 3 into some crouching mediums for a combo. Polynesian Sauce going to be moving on to fight Falcon in those losers finals.
Agreed. I will say that Polynesian Sauce pressure was much more consistent than Tea Time. Tea Time really did not have an answer to Dragon Lash. Dragon Lash you can beat with either neutral jump, parry, or drive impact. And Polynesian just got so much unanswered pressure thanks to that.
It felt like whenever Polynesian Sauce was able to dish out the Dragon Lash, it always led to a combo. It's never blocked. It never felt like, Tea Time had an answer to what Polynesian was dishing out. And because of that, Polynesian was always able to capitalize on the Dragon Lash, and Tea Time definitely could have had a few more options, and maybe that's something that they will in the future for their Street Fighter career, what to do against Ken's Dragon Lash, because it's definitely something that they're going to be encountering a lot.
Agreed. It is, especially with the way Polynesian is going to be playing, I'm interested to see in the adaptation, especially since it's already happened.
I mean, yeah, it's already happened. Of course, I am definitely not in the know as to what happened. I feel like that creates for some better suspense. I don't know what happened. So I would be like, okay, I'm reacting in real time to all this. I know Polynesian Sauce is at least going to fight Falcon. I don't know who's going to come out. But I think Polynesian Sauce, again, has the sauce, and they can make a pretty good fight.
Well, we're going to see what has happened. This is literally like a watch party that we're reacting in real time. That's the fun thing about these Psycho Blue tournaments is the matches have already happened. It's like wrestling in a way.
Yeah, it is like, like wrestling or anything else where you're just kind of watching a watch party, even if it's happened. It's kind of like you're reacting to it with your friends, or just two people on a couch. Maybe we just had a big day at work and now we're just chilling out. We're watching a restream of a Virginia local. We're just chilling out, watching, seeing what happens.
Polynesian Sauce versus John A. Falcon. Falcon. All right, Polynesian going to the classic. All right. Blue Ken? No. Mark Ken? Oh.
Blue Ken. Could be anything. Blue. Okay, we're locked in for Blue Ken.
We doing for Blue Ken? Blue Ken.
Ah, I see. I see what you did there. Yeah, I'm gonna be seeing a Hablukin.
Pablukin, Polynesian sauce. It's changing colors. Hopefully, this is going to change the directory of their switch. They will be fighting against John A. Falcon, who was sent to losers because of Kimberly. Anyone can take this, but the money on paper is on Ken.
Yeah, of course, one of the top fighters in the game, as mentioned before, dealing with a Marissa. Marissa, again, not seeing a lot. John A. Falcon seems solid with it, but it's going to have to do a lot against something like a Ken. The amount of stuff it's able to do, good defense. It's not only a very strong character, but very, very stable. But
It is stable, but look at that. 25 seconds in, Polynesian Sauce is already burnt out because John A. Falcon was more concerned with doing damage to the drive gauge, allowing this insane Marissa pressure right now.
Marissa pressure is insane. It's already happening again. Drive impact hitting into the overdrive corner pressure, leaving Polynesian Sauce to be stunned and thrown out the corner. And I feel like
Was that two burnouts? Was that two burnouts in the same round?
I think it was. I think it was no fun.
Falcon, you monster.
I think this is something we failed to put into the equation, no fun. Even if Marissa's, one of those weaker characters, some players, some fighters, they dedicate themselves to those lower tiers. And when they do, they can become demons.
Okay, level 2. Polynesian Sauce got caught hitting buttons. We're back to the middle. They're still burnt down, but Falcon does not have the privilege of the corner, but hits him with a Falcon Punch.
Falcon Punch coming in to secure the corner pressure, and that's already the first game going to John A. Falcon, and it looks like they're using a lot of drive impacts, and Polynesian Sauce is just never looking out for them, getting hit every single time.
It's not just the drive impact, it's the fact that Polynesian Sauce is getting their... Okay, good. Use the parry to regain your drive gauge. That was something that they were not doing in the last game.
They learned a little bit.
Now it's John A. Falcon that's burnt out, but still Polynesian Sauce with the drive reversal, and Falcon with a few preemptive buttons. Low medium finds the drive rush cancel. Another drive rush. The Dragon Lash. What did I say? When we see a Dragon Lash, we neutral jump.
Neutral jump there, and oh, that's the stun going for John A. Falcon this time. Polynesian Sauce has a lot to climb out from, but they're already putting it in, but ooh, just that crouching punch going to take him out.
Low jab hits the mark. And Falcon set point.
Set point here. Ooh, nice hurricane kick into the corner and a throw.
Cross up. Great cross cut from Polynesian Sauce, but the throw gets punish counter up in the corner. And Falcon burns himself out. This is why we don't drive impact on the willy-nilly.
I could say from experience, when you drive impact on those willy-nilly moments, you get caught, and you get caught with your pants.
Again, Polynesian Sauce is being blasted in that corner. This is going to be the second game for John A. Falcon.
Already securing a second point.
Polynesian Sauce spends 3 gauges early. They gotta be careful because Falcon severely damaged that gauge.
Yeah, they can severely damage it. Falcon has shown a lot on how they're able to take out Polynesian Sauce's gauge and leave them with very little to work with. But it looks like Polynesian Sauce is starting to learn a little bit, get their gauge up, use a little bit more parries, but they're going to get punish countered into the corner once again. Overdrives, drive rushes, whatever John A. Falcon can get their hands on.
Okay, drive reversal again, puts them back into the center. Polynesian Sauce has a little bit of gauge left, spends that little gauge for an OD, doesn't do the job, but one more fireball. One more fireball, just show you can. Just show you can.
The Captain No Fun, it's literally anything they can bring to the table. They spend a cent on your bank account, please, to get that hit in. Marissa is on one, and there we go. The classic Shoto.
Light kick. That wasn't a special move, but remember, Polynesian Sauce wasn't able to put Marissa away so easily because they didn't have access to the drive gauge.
Just that drive gauge is just so pivotal for both of these fighters. But as we're saying that, John A. Falcon is already going, all right, you beat me one round. I don't want that to happen again. You're getting back into the corner, getting punish countered every second with all of these throws coming out.
Now, Polynesian Sauce is in the corner. The punish counter's throw is landed on them, and oh, this is dead.
Oh yeah, there we go. Polynesian sauce getting taken out. That wasn't even funny, no fun. That was just entirely John A. Falcon beating them to a pulp.
John A. Falcon really wants to get back into winners. Is something I could tell you.
Yeah, they want that revenge set against Facetnet. I can feel it in their gut, and they're already trying to rush in. Getting punished though. Ooh.
The level 1 super lands, and we got corner pressure with Marissa, something that you don't want. Dribble into the level 2. We playing basketball now, baby.
Basketball coming out there for the hard knockdown. And with that, John A. Falcon climbed their way out of the losers finals. They were able to make their way back up, and now we are going to be seeing a grand finals, a basically rerun of those winter finals we saw before, to see if John A. Falcon learned from that previous match and is going to take out the set net or not.
We definitely saw a much more aggressive John A. Falcon attacking the drive gauge, which is something that they weren't doing as much in the last game, as they were burning themselves out. So I'm interested in seeing what adjustments we'll be seeing.
I'm interested too, because yeah, as you said, we saw John A. Falcon putting on a lot more pressure, a lot more fighting potential, way more aggressive, and because of that, I could see them going toe-to-toe with that Kimberly from Setnet.
Well, obviously they're going toe-to-toe. Marissa doesn't have a projectile.
That's true. You know what? That's true.
The set net sitting pretty.
Oh wait a minute.
John A. Falcon goes with the Cammy.
Okay.
Okay. This is a battle of the blues. Cammy rocking the blue bomber jacket. Kimberly wearing the blue ninja outfit. This is going to be aggression versus aggression, but the difference between these two fighters is Cammy has a reliable reversal.
Indeed, Cammy has that reliable reversal and also some very reliable combos already being shown by Falcon as they're getting some nice corner pressure. A double throw coming out there. Facetnet can keep themselves alive here, trying to put themselves into the corner with some guards, but it's just not enough.
No, they're not. Facetnet decided not to use the drive reversal, and Falcon spending what little drive gauge they have to put him close to death. The crouching medium kit hits the mark. First round goes to Falcon. Now, Falcon is on losers. They're going to need 3 games to reset the bracket and then win 3 more before Facetnet wins their 3.
Yeah, it's just a matter of if Falcon is going to be able to use the Cammy to its fullest potential against Facetnet. And this might be like, we've seen Falcon on the Marissa a lot. It seems like Falcon loves it. At the end of the day, they're like, all right, against that Kimberly, against Facetnet, I don't think it's the wave. I don't think it's the play. Cammy coming out and they're trying to make something happen with it. But already Facetnet is starting to learn a bit. But before getting spiral arrowed and
Hooligan combination catches the drive impact, and Falcon about to recover from burnout. Excellent. They need to be more cognizant of how they use their drive gauge, especially dealing with Kimberly pressure. And they trade twice in the middle, but Facetnet with the lower life can't afford those trades. It's a transaction you can't afford to make.
Yeah. Ooh, alrighty. The gauge is down for Falcon, getting thrown to the ground as Facetnet trying to get a throw, not able to. Getting some nice jabs in, starting to space out a little bit. Drive rush coming in, and there we go, spending the gauge for a KO.
Overhead catches Falcon for the round. That was done at such a close distance, makes reacting to it extremely difficult.
Just the speed that it comes out from Facetnet from that Kimberly just makes it so hard to counteract it. And already Facetnet is putting on that pressure. No fun here, but spending the meter in order to take out Facetnet there. No fun. We saw Falcon use some pretty expensive stuff, and we're gonna be seeing if that was worth it or not.
Yeah, Falcon is definitely buying from the top shelf of combos, and they're hopefully going to be able to pay back their credit card debt.
Hopefully be able to. Looks like they're both in that little debt right now.
Oh, this is it. If that level 3 is no save jump. Okay, one more throw, one more interaction from Falcon.
Getting blocked a lot though. Facetnet able to make their way out of the corner, but that low heavy kick is gonna do it.
Facetnet went for this Kimberly combo with the 2 light confirms, but drops it, allowing Falcon to use the crouching sweep to get the game.
I can say from experience that crouching sweep is such a good tool set in Cammy's little toolbox there, especially alongside those hooligans, those throws coming out yet again. The light knuckle getting stopped there.
Yeah, we're not eating knuckle sandwich today. And Falcon using the tool that Marissa didn't really have, a reliable anti-air, spending the rest of the stage to drive cancel. It doesn't have enough for the kill. They're up against the corner, but it doesn't matter. They throw the jab out, and Falcon takes another round.
I imagine Facetnet right now, no fun, is thinking, okay, I gotta figure out how this can be, and I gotta counteract because it is kicking me down right now. I mean, they are in that winner's seat, meaning if a bracket reset happens, it's like, okay, now I'm just on even towing. You know, I can use this match to learn.
Yeah, you could use this match to learn, but at the same time, you're giving your opponent so many games.
Yeah, it's kind of that double edge.
Win now.
It's just an either-or situation, but it looks like Facetnet heard what I was saying in the future and is starting to make their way back a little bit against Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon is burnt out. We're going back to the middle, but the teleport is stuck. Cannon spiral arrow gives Falcon the second game. We are one game away from the reset.
One game away here, and right now Facetnet has to figure out what they can do against Falcon, trying to rush them in. Corner. A reversal coming out though from Falcon, gonna be knocked down. They're still alive here, getting kicked every way to Sunday by Facetnet here.
Every time Falcon has decided to reversal, they have hit it on the mark. Okay, this is gonna be the round. Don't drop it. Instead, they slide into the DMs for their round. Will Facetnet get the first game, or will Falcon give us an early reset?
It's going to be interesting to see that. Going to be seeing Facetnet already rushing in. They want to get these wins, no fun. They don't want to have a reset come out. They instead want to get a reverse sweep going. But that punish counter, ooh, the parry coming out from Facetnet, going to take him out of the corner, starting to get some insane reverse pressure here. Able to put Falcon in a bit of a rough spot now.
I like the decision to use the target combo for the side switch, but that side switch was not sustained because Facetnet is no longer holding the corner. We're back to the middle. Two throws from Falcon. Falcon's just going to jump in on this Kimberly.
Trying to jump.
Good pressure, but it stopped with the jabs.
Ooh, nice throw there.
Yeah, the excellent reset to maintain the damage. 1-2. Oh my god. One round away from a reset.
Indeed, no fun. We are one round away from a bracket reset, which I imagine Facetnet in that hot seat doesn't want to happen. But all the pressure coming out from Falcon is saying a different story. But can this super hit? No, it's going to get blocked.
You could see the pressure overwhelming Facetnet. They felt compelled to use the super, went for a wild super, and paid for it dearly.
They paid for it indeed, getting immediately spiral arrowed into the corner by Falcon there, as they're not letting up. Falcon wants to get back in. Ooh, nice counter. They're going to be able to use the throw in the corner. Facetnet is on low health right here, and with no gauge for both sides, it's pretty toe-to-toe, but ooh, that level 3 super, yeah, no fun. That's going to do it. We are here for a bracket reset.
Bracket reset, Return of the King, just like how John A. Falcon is returning the receipt from the losers to put 3 games unanswered against Facetnet.
They're coming back up saying, all right, you've seen the Marissa, now you're seeing the Cammy, and the Cammy, like you said, you know, it had that anti-air pressure, able to get those options in its tool set, and they were able to use the pressure coming out from Cammy to secure that first win. And now that we're in the grand finals bracket reset, we're seeing if Facetnet is able to make a comeback here. Might be seeming they're already starting to do here, getting a throw into the corner.
We need to see Facetnet use more of their reversal options, just like how Falcon is doing drive reversals, or at least block the OD move just like that. Excellent. This is going to be a considerable amount of damage.
Already we're seeing those first few seconds, no fun. Falcon is on a sliver of health, and Facetnet is sitting pretty. All they're doing is just trying to block, but Falcon is finding their way in with these spiral arrows, and the hooligan combo is going to knock him down.
But they get knocked down in that round with Facetnet taking the victory.
Beautiful stuff from them there.
Light kick, low kick medium finds the mark. But drive reverse, that's what I wanted to see more from Facetnet. Just use your resources to get Cammy off of you.
Yeah, it feels like Facetnet, they have a lot of tools in their kit with Kimberly, and they can have a lot of get-off-me tools, but they're just not using them effectively against the Falcon here, and with Cammy rushing in every second. Oh?
I like this decision. Let's get the early level 3, early use of the buff, but more importantly, let's burn out Falcon, because Falcon has been getting so much free pressure with that drive gauge.
But the level 3 coming out from them is going to be putting a lot of pressure on Facetnet. I don't think this is going to kill. I'm placing my bet there.
Not gonna kill because it wasn't a critical art.
Oh, but that is going to.
That was deceptive. Did you see what happened? Facetnet went for the crouching heavy punch, and Falcon altered their timing with the dive kick to avoid the hurt box and score the victory.
I saw that they're using those frames where Kimberly's a little stuck in the action to be able to come out from overhead and take him out. Beautiful stuff there from Falcon.
That time, the crouching heavy hits the mark, but no follow-up combo from Facetnet. Falcon playing, oh my god, another dive kick. We haven't seen too much of the dive kick in the last set, and now they're bringing it out, and Facetnet is going to have some time to struggle with it.
Going to be seeing, not going to be able to. Drive rush coming in for some spiral arrow action. Going to be knocked out from that reversal coming out by Kimberly though here on Facetnet. Going to be rushing back in with that over OD attack here. Going to be using a little more.
Falcon jumps back. Facetnet has the opportunity to do a considerable amount of damage. They're not going to be able to kill, but they can make things hurt a bit.
Yeah, they're definitely going to make it hurt.
Oh my god, that was an amazing mix-up with the hurricane kick. And this is gonna kill. The Facetnet takes their first game and stops the runaway Falcon, actually flyaway Falcon, and puts some considerable pressure back on them.
Yeah, already putting the pressure back on Falcon. It looks like we're going to be going for a little bit of a character switch here. Oh, a Guile?
Yo, Falcon. Falcon is allowed to change characters because they lost the set. I like this decision. I love Guile. Falcon tried to use Guile to take over Kid Austin in their last time I saw them. And Guile has a lot of tools to just stop Kimberly.
They do. I feel like in Street Fighter, they're known as the ultimate zoner, the ultimate, I'm just gonna be over here, over there. Gonna have my own fun. Don't get near me. But it looks like Falcon wants to get near Facetnet right now. Already putting on the pressure in this corner.
Oh, excellent use of the overhead to continue the pressure.
Pushing in. Ooh.
Falcon was not anticipating the blade to hit. That's why the throw whiffed. And the flash kick. Oh my god. Classic Guile.
Classic Guile indeed. Already using those sonic booms. And there we go. Pressure game going to the Falcon, going to the Guile. And we're already seeing a bit of, all right, I'm just going to keep, it might be the tactic is good character against Facetnet that they're not really accustomed to knowing how Falcon likes to play it because it looked like they started to get a little sweaty after that Kami there. And now the Guile's coming out to finish it.
Falcon playing a much more aggressive Guile, but we're still going to lock Kimberly down with the sonic booms. Izukani meets it. Excellent pressure. Look at the drive gauge damage too.
Ooh, yeah. I'm seeing that drive gauge on Facetnet, and yeah, it is empty now as combos into that level 3 there.
Yeah, we're going to get the level 3 just so we could get the drive gauge recovered, but even then, it's about halfway done. And that gives Falcon a lot of time to do some much-needed Guile pressure.
There we go. Going to be using Drive Impact. Going to be putting them into the corner with a super of their own.
This is critical art. This is a lot of damage. Survey says this is going to not kill.
And you're right. The survey came back. No kill.
I know. That's why I said it. But the Drive Impact, this is going to kill. Don't drop it, Facetnet.
There it is.
That combo, remember last time they went for it against their opponent, they dropped it and lost, but this time finds the mark. Facetnet getting on some much needed ground.
Some much needed ground indeed, as we're already seeing Falcon putting back on the pressure, saying, you know, even if you're able to get their combos off, it's still going to be an uphill climb against my Guile here.
But Facetnet has one game. They are 2 games away from winning this whole tournament.
They are. They still have that upper hand, which I imagine Falcon will bring back, but it's looking like it's Facetnet's day here. Again, another level 3 coming out?
Yeah, of course a level 3 combo. This is the classic Kimberly level 3 combo, and this is going to kill. Darn it!
Oh, dang. I mean, you know, they were able to get one good hit after that. It's okay, no fun. You'll get it next time. You'll get it next time.
Facetnet 2-0. Falcon, it appears that the switch to Guile is not as fruitful as they wanted it to be.
And they thought it might be a bit better, but it looks like Facetnet is still able to take really good advantage of them and get in their face against that zoner as they're 1 point away from getting the victory here. And even with this pressure coming out from Falcon, it's not enough as they're able to get out.
Yeah, the parries are going to allow for the side switch, and Guile is going to have to hold that corner and deal with this Kimberly mix. This is the last. Oh god, yeah, this is where you don't want to be, especially when you whip an OD move. Oh my god, the only reason why the brakes are on is that Kimberly burnt out, but is putting Guile out to pasture.
Putting them.
Tournament points. Facetnet.
Yep. Final game, final round, potentially final set, everything. All Facetnet has to do is get one more good win there. And it looks like, ooh, they did a little bit of reversal there.
Yeah, Facetnet with the drive impact and Falcon with the panic flash kick, which was not the optimal solution. They're already close to burning out. Now Guile could do some number of things to keep Kimberly away.
They have
slowed it down. Yeah, they slowed it down. I like this. Let Kimberly come at you.
Indeed. Just let that Kimberly come at you. Looks like that's what they want to do. Guile, though, going to be coming at them. Going to be dishing out a super little bit to get some nice needed buffs.
A level 2. That's an interesting choice, especially since Facetnet is nowhere near burning out.
They still have a lot of their gauge active, even if not the health. They're even in health right now, which I imagine is what exactly Falcon wants to get rid of.
And the drive reversal sends Facetnet to the corner. Facetnet with the drive impact finds the hit, but doesn't get the full confirm. Falcon blocks the overhead. Saw that trick before. Excellent patience from Falcon. Flash kick hits it.
Rushing in.
And the level, that's it. That's your tournament right there.
The level 3 super coming out from Facetnet is going to kill and secure the win for them. Grand finals over, and it's going to be Facetnet taking the tournament.
I really understood why Falcon wanted it switched to Guile, but I felt like after that last set where Guile lost, that was the time to bring back the Marissa, or at least bring back the Cammy. However, Facetnet played beautifully with the adjustment, and they fully deserve that victory.
Yeah, they used the Kimberly to its highest capacity, using all the tools in that tool set. And I felt like, yeah, with Falcon, I felt like maybe Guile wasn't the best choice. It felt like a little bit of a slip inside when I started picking up that Guile and started using it. Maybe after that match saying, okay, Cammy or Marissa was the better choice. It did a lot more action against them there. Maybe that's what they needed in order to get the victory, either sticking to that Cammy, switching back to Marissa even.
Well, that was an excellent top 4. Thank you, NM, for being in the commentary booth with me, and thank you, Psycho Blue, for having us again for this. It was a lot of fun.
It was. I mean, I always have a good time casting with you, Captain No Fun. Even though you say you are no fun, to me, you are a lot of fun to commentate with. And of course,
Everybody
again,
says that. I believe them. that's the. That's why I call myself Captain No Fun.
because you bring a lot of fun.
Exactly.
You make them think that you're no fun, but then you're a lot of fun. It's a
Yeah.
little bit of reversal.
It is a reversal, just like how we saw a number of reversals from Falcon that day. But
That didn't
anyway,
work out.
it
You
didn't
work
work
out
though.
John's didn't work out for the most part, but yours have a much higher success rate.
Yes, they do.
I remember when Street Fighter 6 was in beta, and I said early on, Kimberly's stand medium kick, the fact that she can drive her Asher is going to be really stupid. Because I've seen it once before, Sagat's stand medium kick in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and how it has that property where it'll go over most crouching attacks, and just that big box of activity, the fact you can do stuff after it's going to make it a very popular move. And we saw a lot of that today with Kimberly's Samium kick a year and change later.
Well, you bought a crystal ball, right? Should I just start calling you Nostradamus with that prediction?
Well, it has to work in real sports too. I lost a bet about the NBA last year by one game. So maybe it'll work out this year, though. I was just 2 years off and had it a year off.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody, thank you for joining us today. We will be back on tomorrow with different casters to show you the Soul Calibur 2 tournament that happened at the King Returns 18. We had 19 competitors for Soul Calibur 2. Isn't that impressive?
That
It was
is.
especially for an older game like Soul Calibur.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've always been a big Soul Calibur 2 fan. Someone was asking why I didn't run Tekken 6. I said, I like Tekken 6, but I do like Soul Calibur 2, and I appreciate the King Returns crew for hosting it with me so that we can provide you a tale of souls and swords. Souls and Surge. A tale of souls and swords eternally retold. But for now, we are going to conclude our tale of Street Fighter 6 at the King Returns 18. Once again, thank you, Captain No Fun. What do you have coming up?
Well, I'll actually be commentating Tekken 8 for Guildhouse Mayhem over on the Guildhouse Esports channel this Sunday. But I also you'll be seeing me on my sponsored channel, the Sweet Events, on September 23rd, where I'll be calling Tekken there.
How about you, NM?
Well, coming up, I'm just being in my local scene as much as possible. I'm going to be going to, I'm in North Carolina, RDU. The Cookart Arcade #4 is happening on the 12th. A bunch of, we're going to be doing Street Fighter for that cast. So more Street Fighter action on the stream there. And also we'll have a setup for Marvel vs. Capcom, as that is the day the Fighting Collection releases. And then to NC State for SSS Tile World, a lot of Capcom games there. And offside from that, I'm also commentating a lot of Tekken, Guilty Gear, Splatoon, what have you. I'm in development real, and that has proved to be a difficult task as I take a lot more casting jobs. I tend to get more clips, and I'm like, oh, I want to use these clips, and it's just creating a cycle now.
On my end, other than Soul Calibur 2 tomorrow, next week I will be at the TNS for SVC Chaos and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. And then next month, I will be in Columbus on the 26th and 27th to celebrate the end of development for TMNT Cross Justice League. And you will see more footage on that on the Level 1 Bars channel where the event will be held.
Heck yeah! I'm so excited for you for TNS. That's a big one.
That is something that even I, starting out, am aspiring for. That is, I bet you're excited for that.
It's good to get back on the wagon.
And
Mm-hmm.
not the sauce.
Not
The
this.
Polynesian
Is there like a
sauce.
wagon sauce? I don't know
No,
that
as in
reference.
like when people are. I think it's isn't it when somebody drinks too much, they've fallen off the wagon?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess you can
See?
use that one song on Back in the Saddle. That works. I'm back in the saddle again. Very
Heck,
much 80s NWA type music.
oh, that does sound like or something that would be blasted in WCW.
Or
Mm-hmm.
Jim Crockett Promotions, more like it. Maybe WCW like 1990, the early Starcades.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it is time to conclude our evening, everyone. Thank you once more for joining us. NM, thank you for all your contributions. Captain No Fun, good to have you back on board. This is Psycho Blue, conductor of the Hype Train, Mr. Hype Gems, hashtag Crosswires, hashtag Street Fighter 6. I will see each and every one of you next time, whenever and wherever that may be. Later, everyone.